Hey everyone, I'm AsDQ and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, where I'm a Chikorita. Last time, we escaped the future by traveling through the passage of time. And this time, well, we're waking up back in the past. And also, before I forget it, I didn't hear when I was playing, but the song that was playing in the previous cutscene was actually from a mystery dungeon, but it's from a mystery dungeon we haven't been to yet, so just a sort of correction to my quicksand cave being the only dungeon theme that plays outside of its dungeon. That was a time where it happens again, but I'm not going to spoil what the dungeon was called. Isn't this where I met you, Brandon? It's like that beach. So that means... could it be? No, this is it. We're in the past. We made it back to our world. Yes, we made it, Brandon. Can we really say it's our world, though? Because I'm from the future. It's your world. Hey, Grovyle. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did. We made it through. Back to this world. Yes! This is where I met Brandon. Let's see. I think it was right here. This is where I found Brandon out cold. So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest. And Brandon and I both reached your world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? But this isn't really the place to talk, so... let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It would be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to the guild. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me? Yeah, come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place, but it will involve going through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. Crest, is there a secret part of Treasure Town that you haven't told me about? Oh, okay, we've unlocked a special episode. We're not doing that right now, but we will do it later. I know how to do special episodes, game. Even though I haven't played one yet, I do know how to do them. It would appear we're at Sharpedo Bluff. I'm not sure if the game actually named it before I mentioned it, but now we've got a name. We are definitely at Sharpedo Bluff. Or Sharpedo Bluff. Darn it, I always mix up whether it's Sharpedo or Sharpedo. Because, like, I know it's opposite of Skunk Tank. One has a K and the other does not. I think. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. Yeah. Crest used to live in a shark's head, so I guess that thing I said about not getting eaten by a shark doesn't actually apply to him very well. Phew, I'm glad no one's wrecked the place. That's proof of how little notice this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. Okay, and suddenly it's nighttime. That's okay, we didn't need to do anything today. But Brandon, I never expected you to be that very same Brandon. Grovyle, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Brandon and I, we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yeah. And Brandon had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait a second. You said there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work. But the dimensional screen was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. I had no memory. What else was I supposed to do? Upon meeting you, Crest, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Brandon grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the dimensional screen triggered in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The dimensional screen is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Brandon. Do you remember that time when it went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? And there were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the dimensional screen was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The dimensional screen was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional screen is altered in the past. I suspect it's just the dimensional screen requires time to work. And there would be like remnants of time where the time gears are. So that's why they work in the future only where time gears used to be. But in places like this waterfall, where there wasn't a time gear, there's no traces of time left in the future. So my dimensional screen doesn't work. Or at least that's my theory. But who knows? The game just sort of yada yadas it here. Anyway, remembering the lots of dots, as you do. Maybe I couldn't envision anything at that time when we were in the future, because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional screen failed to work. Maybe Grovile's right about the future and past being different, or different enough to make my dimensional screen ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional screen ability to identify the locations of time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it. Here. A time gear is here. I see. Place the Droughtstone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That took us from our world in your future to this world. However, are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Ah! Yep, we got separated during the storm. Thus, Brandon and I became separated. For some reason, Brandon got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future. And not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know. It seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So, Brandon, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Brandon, I'm glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in a region where its time gear is removed. But you're sure it will only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you for a while. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area, but it's... Alright. Okay then, we'll go together, but the hour's late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Would you like to save? Alright, well, I haven't played the game yet, so Maybe I'll save after we play the game. Crest isn't here. Maybe outside. Okay, cool. I'll just sleep here for a while. I don't mind. I like sleeping in. But Crest, what are you doing out here? Yes, just thinking. Thinking about Dustnor? No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, Grovile, it really drove it home. What Dustnor said in the future was really true. And it made me realize that Brandon really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Grovile. Sunlight. It's sunrise. Have fun editing that, future me. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. But I didn't think that sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. But things we took for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, and seeing the sun rise for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There's one thing I wanted to ask you, Crest. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end for you! Hey, Brandon, Grovile, you can't give up. Yeah, you say we can't give up. But what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Brandon stood by me. Brandon? Take a look at this. What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I have this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was then that I met Brandon. Oh, okay, I'm putting my faith in you. Yes, I totally believe in you, Brandon. Yes, Brandon was always there to cheer me up, and... Okay, we've got lots of flashbacks now. This is scary, but we need to be brave. I need to face up to this. There's no giving up now. It all gave me courage. With Brandon, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Brandon has that special quality that makes others feel that way. Same way that I care for Brandon as a friend, you, Crest, also care the same way about Brandon. Brandon is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yeah. So, what did I miss? Alright, it's agreed that we'll collect the tank. Reading. It's hard. Let's check the wonder map. From here, the underground lake would be the closest, I guess. How about Treeshroud Forest? That's where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. It is a little far from here, but there's no one like Uxie guarding that time gear. Oh, great! If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Treeshroud Forest. There is a Kangaskhan rock here, right? Do we get to use it, or do we just get thrown into the dungeon? Oh? What is it, Grovile? The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go when you're ready. Alright, what do you think, Crest? I don't feel good about taking the time gear, but we don't have any choice now. Let's go, Brandon. Into the forest. Alright, but items. Because we don't need the box. We don't need... It's probably something we don't need. This many max elixirs. 2 light screen TMs. 3 Pecha Berries. The power band. I feel like I should store more items, but... everything else is kind of vaguely useful. I guess the blowback orb, since we've got some items now. I don't think we can store money, but yeah, whatever. The plan is to not die, so that shouldn't be a problem. Ice will probably be our best option here, so I'll just stick with the Sleep Seed as my hold item. That's a dead end. Where are the anything? Okay, lots of corridors. You can fight that because that's a fire type. Okay, you are apparently way stronger than I am. And also very bloodthirsty. Alright, we went the wrong way! Yay! I want to see what that TM is. Wait, Crest, are you gonna attack it? Alright, well that works. What's the TM? Dive! Yay! It's completely worthless! Okay, well... oh, if I had just gone through that loop, I would have seen where the stairs were. Okay. Sky Gummy. I believe that's for flying types. Which always throws me off, because, like, this game uses Sky as, like, meaning something super good so often. That when it actually just means flying type, it catches me off guard sometimes. But in this game, the universal gummy is the Wonder Gummy, not the Sky Gummy. Alright, we've got a Houndoom, which I will Solar Beam. And if I'm lucky, one of the fire types will set up Harsh Sunlight, and I can just one-turn Solar Beam for an extremely powerful move. You get to fight that. Thank you. Every time Crest fights something, we get bonus XP because all his moves are linked. Okay, well the stairs have... yep, they're this way. A special band, yay! I think Crest is already holding one of those. What, you lived? I thought you would have, like, no health because you're a Ralts. And Ralts usually doesn't have health. Oh no, you've got a Joy Ribbon. Okay, whatever. Joy Ribbon's pretty good. I think it was slightly better in the Rescue Team games because I think it matched the... like, the experience you got matched the damage you take. Whereas in this game it's just like 5 per hit. What are Whirlpool's stats actually? Huh. Kinda trash. And Constriction is only a chance instead of guaranteed. I didn't know Whirlpool hits dive though, that's interesting. I wonder, is it like that in the core series too? I know Surf hits dive. But I wonder about Whirlpool and Muddy Water now. I actually don't know if Muddy Water hits dive either. Probably does, because it's basically Surf, but... well, Surf but Swampert. Okay, let's see. Stairs have got to be somewhere. Well, there's a room there. Violent Seed, that's scary. Because enemies can actually eat their seeds if they want. But how much health do you have? Okay, let's try and find our way to a room. I found a room. It was empty. Stamina Band, yes! Stamina Bands are actually really good. But I still want my ice moves. Did you really just double miss? Alright, whatever. I'll fight for you. I have circles of ice. Okay, we just can't hit this guy. Actually, if something's gonna set up sun, it's probably the Cherim. Because Cherim is all about sunlight. Alright. Thank you, Grovyle. You are being useful. It's another Cherim. Is your Pound Peck turned off? Or... no, it's not. Okay. I guess I will Energy Ball this guy. Hey, I got a crit. Okay. Lots of water tiles. Lots of mostly empty rooms. We've got... okay, well that was not my smartest move ever. Grovyle can hit that with Quick Attack though, so... okay, maybe I should have targeted the... that's unfortunate. Do I have a Blast Seed? Oh yeah, I've got Thorns. Let's use those. Yep, Thorns are the way to go. Grovyle, why aren't you helping me? Alright, whatever. This is what Synthesis is for. Got Torment, the best move. You can make people struggle with that sometimes. Okay, my circles have missed again, but I got a crit. Let's ignore that. Okay, we'll ignore it this way. There's the stairs. And an item. It's a TM! Water Pulse! We want to grab that. Because... we can just eat this gummy. Oh good, I'm poisoned. My favorite. For 8. Yeah, Water Pulse is super good. So if I remember correctly, it is an accurate projectile. And that's always a good deal. Plus it can cause confusion. Okay, got even more Cherim. Come on Cherim, you could at least... okay, I am out of ice moves. You could at least set up Sun for me so I can spam Solar Beam and just go crazy. I wanna go mad with power. Just let me do that. Alright, 4-9. Right, oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to get more IQ skills because I was like, why aren't I restoring PP between floors? Because I don't have Deep Breather yet. That's why. Okay, very long corridors. But it took us to the stairs, so I guess we went the right way. Oh, there's a seed. Warp Seed. We've been using those a lot, so I guess I should pick it up. Never mind, I've got 2 of them already. Hello, sir. You are scary. And now you are gone. Eventually, I will remember that I am out of Natural Gift. You're really using Dig. Okay, then. Actually, I think Dig is absurdly powerful in this game. Like, I think, if I remember correctly, Dig is an 8-star power move. I guess to compensate for being a charge move. Alright, there's nothing with pressure, so we can let you use that last PP. Never mind, there is something with pressure. So don't use that. And I will Energy Ball. Okay, I missed. Why is it so evasive? Alright, whatever, we only needed 1 hit anyway. Cornberry we don't need. I don't think. Yeah, we've got plenty of hunger. Floor 13! Yeah, screw that. The stairs are right here. Floor 14! Alright, watch as I go the wrong way. Or just not enter the corridor in the first place. Don't have a ranged move. Thank you. Also, I I just imagined that being like a normal sized Ninetails, and I'm just a massive Chikorita. Alright, Energy Ball, everything! Can you quick attack again? Thank you. I'm just gonna use regular attacks. Okay, he's not helping anymore. Thank you, Grovyle. Your help is appreciated. There have got to be rooms somewhere. Oh, you've got PP Saver. Nice. That means I don't have to babysit you quite as much as normal. And I need more gummies. Ow. Yeah, that actually isn't the best swap there, is it? Oh well. I have rocks. Alright, I guess I'll use a thorn then. Well, there's only so many places we can go that we haven't gone. Oh, you've got Safeguard. Okay. I'm just gonna team up on you. Oh no, nasty plot. Wow, you have a lot of defense. Or my attack sucks, which is equally possible. Anyway, finally found the stairs. Floor 15. Money! Vitamin, elixir, whatever. Let's see. I'll use it on me. We don't really need Crest for... I was gonna say we don't need Crest's projectiles. Now we kinda do. But whatever. Solar Beam! I am insanely powerful! Okay, that did nothing. Okay, we've got an apple. Apples are good. Got more thorns that we can throw. And we can go to the stairs. We're gonna let the bee sleep. Psybeam? Oh. Okay, well that's not ideal. Isn't Psycho Cut also a projectile? I'm actually not sure. Why does Alakazam learn Psycho Cut actually? Because like, it's not good at using it. It is a special attacker. Oh well. Let's just ignore that bee. More stairs! More apples! This is the new Apple Woods. It's Apple Woods, but terrifying. Alright, hello sir, I have ice. And you take so many hits. Vacuum Cut, that could be fun. Not really good, but fun. Don't think I'm gonna use it, but... because Vacuum Cut does exactly 18 damage to every enemy in the room. Which is really only useful if you suck at doing damage. Okay, the items are this way. But not that way. That way is a dead end. We've got a seed. Heal seed, don't... I didn't bring any heal seeds actually. Which... don't they give me like grass type? So I probably want one, huh? We can replace this Oranberry. Might be worth it to give myself grass-type natural gift just to deal with these Alakazams. Because they are... okay, or they can do that. Maybe they're not that dangerous. Money! I should go up. Oh, okay, well that's a dead end anyway. Like, check and see if these rooms have the stairs. Because if I don't, I'll be super far away. And this guy is back for more. Okay, Energy Ball! Well, I lowered his special defense, and now it is no longer lowered. Get out of here. Why are there so many enemies? Actually, what was... I probably got something that'll give me a type advantage against Psychic. I probably should have healed that turn. Let's see... yeah, I'm pretty sure I do, because... I have... yep, I've got a Drop Ice Seed, so that's Ghost. No, I don't actually have that memorized. I have a cheat sheet in front of me. Quick Attack, that's not very nice. I do have the ones that I've used in the previous videos memorized because I had to stare at what it was for like 5 hours while editing. I don't really care about Twist Band, so We'll just ignore it. Okay, apparently we can't hit this Alakazam. Fear me, I have ghost powers. Okay, even with super effective I can't one-shot things. What are you? You are a Pechaberry, I don't need you. You are a Vespiquen. Oh yeah. It was kind of nice having an ice move for the Vespiquen. But I could go with rock for that. I don't know. Like, rock is a good coverage type for grass types, but it's still usually outclassed by ice. What's this? Well, it's only mostly gray. There's a little bit of green there. Okay, well that one's gray. That's not a good sign. Time is at a standstill here. But didn't they, just before we dragged you off to the future, or we were dragged off to the future, that... Nah, we shoved Grovyle through the portal. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't Uxie and his friends make... Uxie and friends, not the Lake Trio. Uxie and friends. But time remains stopped here. And that could mean that the time gears may not have been returned to their rightful places yet. We'll see about that. The forest time gear was over here. But, oh, what's this? It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it. But... time here seems to be stopped. No wind is blowing. See, those leaves are fixed in place. Time is stopped here, but the time gear has been returned to its rightful place. Why is this happening? Because dots. Grovyle took the time gear. Should we really be surprised at this point? Hey, what are you doing? Time has already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Crest, there's something I'd like you to do. What is it? Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes. Here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in this world right now. Okay, I'll go find out. Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future. Therefore... Yes, I understand. If they found out I'm back, there would be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news. I'm counting on you. See, he doesn't want me to do it because he knows I wouldn't speak about what happened. I would dance to try and explain everything. What's the word? The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Uxie and his friends returned the time gears to their rightful places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But the time remains stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more places. Is that true? Yes, everyone's upset and concerned because no one can figure out what the problem is. Grovyle, do you know what this means? If time is stopping in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time, so if it's starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is accelerating. Planet's paralysis is coming fast. But we have to hurry then. That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather the time gears, then the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. Well, there's a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is. But there isn't any time. That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to go search for the Hidden Land. Understood. Is that okay, Brandon? That sounds like a plan to me. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there are no clues as to where it is exactly. Considering that no one has discovered it yet, we should probably assume that it is quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea, and discover the means to do so. Cross the sea? I'm sorry I don't have knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck. Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the hidden land. So, where shall we begin looking? Well, I think that's something we need to figure out in the next video. So next time on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explores the Sky, we will begin our search for the hidden land. See you guys then.